Hey everybody, it's your friend Sarmate here, back with another episode of Settlement Survival. I hope you're having a fantastic and amazing day. Oh boy, we are still struggling. Look at how many frowny faces we have. We're only at 2 happiness. So there's a couple things that we can do to fix that. One of them being start working down this tree and get this entertainment. That's a ways off though. That's at least 5 points away because we're gonna need this mining calcining kiln before we can get the feeders. I don't have a tech point. I just used the one that I got for our education for skin disease for treating measles. But I think we almost have to get the police station next to get that happiness back up. See, we still need that mining calcining kiln. I think we're gonna grab the police station next. Just anything to get that happiness up just a little bit more, because I am quite worried about the murderers coming out and about, because that happens when the happiness gets really low. So it's something to be thinking of, because I mean, I don't have any extra people. I don't want them to kill each other. So this also means that our procreation rate is really low. So that's also not good. We need a slow increase of population so we can continue to grow everything. You can see here that I added in a graveyard. I paused it. I still have this stuff paused over here, and I added in a tunnel here. This one is not paused, but it is waiting on stone, which we do not have. I have been very focused on food and trying to get ourselves some kind of fuel for the winter time. Obviously, I'm still at 0 for pretty much both. So I have 4 people on water, still not enough. And I was looking at our farms over here. So I had cabbage over here on this farm. And then I was looking at this pea, and I was like, well, this is almost 500. This is about 300, and this was like 200, just as an example. Yeah, 276. So I was like, well, I'm gonna put all these guys, I'm gonna put these 2 to peas. So we have more food coming in. And I left this at oats because I want to have an oat backlog stockpile. And oats weren't too bad. 300 is not too bad. And of course we have our flax there, where we are continuing to make clothes for the peeps. Now, what I want to do is get some more foodstuffs up and running, but I'm not sure how I'm going to go about that yet. I'm just slowly grabbing materials around. You can see this is all bare over here because I'm just doing this. I'm collecting whatever thing I need at the current time. And then we have our laborers that go out, they do the thing, come back, and then we get a little bit of a boost of whatever we're trying to do. So I'm going to grab this stone over here to try and finish this tunnel up. I thought this might be good for efficiency's sake. Instead of these fisher people going all the way around and going here, they can just come here. And maybe I will do a road in here even and make it just that much shorter for them. Or better yet, maybe I could do a storage over on this side. So now we got a thirsty person, okay? I was kind of worried about that. So another thing that I was thinking of is, instead of building another well, we could go to clean water here, but we need the sand, we need the clay. And we have that building, it's not built yet. Like I said, I think it was last episode, I feel like I'm spinning my wheels here. We're not gaining any traction. It's just for trying to progress, and it's very difficult to progress, but I guess that's what we signed up for, isn't it? So that's what we're definitely dealing with. We're having, yeah, I wanted to get plants. We're having the food problem, and I've just been going around. Luckily, this food is spawning pretty quickly for us. You can see all these little guys around here that we're just grabbing, just going along. This is fuel, right? Yep. Citizens want new houses. Can't do anything about that yet. Our gathering station is doing really good. Look at how many things they're gathering for us. I like that. It's very nice to have. We do have a ton of people in the boarding house, which is further hurting our procreation rate. Oh, look at this. Okay, so we're up to 6 people now. That's pretty good for what I've been working with here. So I think what we could do is, I wonder what does it cost to build a standard field. I might as well do fertile fields at this point, huh? Standard fertile field, I mean. Doesn't look like it costs anything. So in that case, I am going to be putting down another one. Looks like we got another laborer, and that's gonna be for more peas coming in. And I would really like another fishing dock, because these are usually pretty good. Not now, they're not. 150. What I could do is add another person here, try and add to the food coming in. And like I said, we're going to be needing another well. There's no way around it at this point. We've been sitting at 0 for a long time. No water coming in, so we got to do something about it. So we're gonna stick this guy, I suppose. Yeah, we'll put it right in here. It'll work like that. Come on, it'll work right there. This thing's getting built. That's great. Merchant ship has arrived in our port. I can't do anything about that. I wish I could. Nah, nothing here that I want really badly, so we're okay with that. We had one more event come by that said that there was a big fog and the systems were running into each other, and I told them to be safe, and there they were. So it was pretty minor, nothing crazy at all. So that's what we did for that. And I want to keep coming out this way for our farms, of course. It's nice and flat over here, so that's what we're going to be working on here. And we just got to clean up the area a little bit, so that's okay. We'll do that. We're up to 8 people now. Okay, now we're cooking here. So I don't want to go too crazy with the immigrants, because I think that's too many people all at once for what for my slight balance that I have going right now. And I like the speed with their births. The people are growing up. We're getting some workers, and we don't have, we don't have 100, 200, 300 temporary workers like we had at the end of our last game. But I think this is good. It's good pace. And we'll definitely get that sheriff's office very, very soon here once this point comes up. Try and make this average happiness a little bit better. We also could work on fermenting. So I think that's what we need to do. We need to get rid of the police station. We need to grab this kiln. We need to grab fermenting. And then we can start turning our oats into beer. And that's another little thing of our happiness that we can do. Our health is doing pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this, actually. I'm kind of surprised that our picnics that we got in the first episode were so huge for our happiness, and I would really, really like to get another picnic or something like that that can just boost our happiness in the town a ton. We really, really could use it right now. And our planks are doing great. It looks like we're at 200 planks, so I could turn this off. Oh, and chopping house is at 200. Wow, that's really good. Okay. So I'm going to put this up to 300. I'm going to slowly increase that as we go. That means we might start getting a stockpile of wood here pretty quickly. So let's turn this back on. Okay, we got our tech point. Turn it back off. We got our tech point. Let's grab this police station. And the police station is going to be our #1 priority. I wonder what this initial radius is talking about. Because I just got the police station, obviously, so I don't know what could be operating that is fulfilling that as well. I don't want to go over there because that's where we got our gatherer. I could move the gatherer. That's definitely an option. And it looks like I have to miss a bundle of our houses either way I go. If I go down here, I miss, these two. If I go somewhere in here, I'm missing some. If I go here, that's probably our maximum. We're still missing 3 houses, it looks like in the top left there. But this is probably as good as it's going to get. And let's make this priority. Look, we're going to need timber already again. So we got 8 people to work. That's really, really good. And let's go ahead. I want to grab this timber that's close by. Since we don't have this logging camp, I'm going to take that wood away from there. We have this up and running. Excellent, excellent. So we can turn this into peas, and next year we'll have some more peas coming in. We are at 700 food after the harvest. That's really good. It's better than what we've been sitting at. So that we're making a little bit of progress here, peeps. Did I put in a well? Yeah, I did. Okay. It needs that wood to get built up. Okay, that's fine. I'm really tempted to just take a huge swath of all the trees and everything out. I guess I kind of did right there, and just call it good for a little bit here. Like do something like this. But that has iron in it. I don't need that iron. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna cancel that iron just to save on the time. If there was some more stone in here, that would be really nice. We got iron all over the place, but not a whole lot of stone. Possibly an oversight on my part when we pick the map location. We have 57 stone. That's okay. We do have a lot of things around town that are waiting to be built, though. That guy needs some stone. That guy's good on stone. Yeah, we got a couple things that need it, but they are paused for now, so we're okay with that. You could definitely see if we could find some more over here. Yep, that's stone. Let's grab that. Okay. Now, we can get these trees chopped. We can have a little bit more wood coming in. I need to start getting a stockpile of wood is what I really need to do. Oh, we still got 8 laborers. This is going well. This is good. All of a sudden, I start recording, and you guys bring me the good luck. So thanks a lot. We needed it for sure. We got 4 people working in the fish dock. Okay, yeah, so now I'm questioning the value of this. Because if we look, 4 people dedicated to 150 fish a year. Whereas if I could have 2 more farms and be having, you know, another 600, almost 700 food from peas. That I don't know about that anymore. I thought it was gonna be good because it was something else to get food in, but I don't know. I don't really like it anymore. But we're okay with food. Oh, look at that. We have enough water now. A little bit of water. Not enough. Definitely not enough. That's good. It looks like our chopping house is not keeping up. We're at 68 fuel. So it looks like the fuel is definitely, let's build a stockpile. Let's use it during the winter time. It's hard to maintain that stockpile as they're taking it away, it looks like, with 2 people working on it in a regular chopping house. Of course, we could use the sawmill instead, but we need that for planks. So we're coming along. Let's come along for sure. Let's see. So yeah, that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep gathering stuff around. We're going to slowly get some more of these buildings built up, and I'll bring it back in a moment. I wanted to bring it back for the event in case it was something crazy. Let's see what it is. For several months in a row, when the market vendors are taking stock, they found that certain small items consistently go missing, and their records just couldn't match up. They finally decided to investigate the entire market, but where should they start their investigation? Investigate the staircase and investigate the plank wall. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's just go staircase. The enclosed staircase partition was filled with a jumble of miscellaneous items. Take it away, baby. We got iron tools, stone tools, medical soap, stone tool, wool, a pack of wool. Oh yeah, all sorts of good stuff. Gonna help with our health a little bit with some of that soap we got. Awesome, super great. We are ignoring the immigrants for now, and like I said, I want to maintain that balance. I did put in another farm here. It's kind of late. I should have done it earlier, because obviously these guys have started farming already for the season. And then I put in another little storage here. I figured it was just a good spot for the people to bring their goods after they harvest. We do have this big one right here, but this is closer, so I'm just hoping. This whole deal is my hope for better efficiency than in our last playthrough, so they're not going all the way up here. I mean, this isn't that far. I mean, compared to what I've done in the past, where they have to move like literally across the map, this is much better, I think. But we're going. We still need some water. It looks like we do have our other well built over here. Police station is up and running. We're still waiting on some kind of improvement with the happiness here. I'm almost tempted to put in another one and grab every single citizen, but I don't think that's very viable right now. So we're just kind of waiting on our tech points, really, and then once our tech points get us there, we could go ahead and we're gonna have to grab the kiln first and then get into fermenting. So that's what we're working on. Ooh, this looks like this is built, ready to roll. We'll put some peas in there, good to go. That's for next season. And we could turn this off until next season, and then we have those 2 workers back. Let's put in our grocery store. I don't know what I'm gonna sell at the grocery store because I need everything so badly right now. Ooh, and it looks like our tailor workshop is at maximum. So let's go oops, that's 150. Let's go 250. Get this guy working just a little bit more. And then we could get this built, and then we could start working on our sand pit over here. So I'm gonna turn that back on. That will get built. We can have that started up. It would be handy to have. And you know what else we could do, since we have 10 people in this already, this boarding house, we could definitely start putting in another little block of homes. And we'll do that right there. Oh, I wish this was one more over. Oh, okay, we'll do it like that. And maybe we could... I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. I hate that that's like that, but it'll be okay, I guess. All right. Ooh, this is also something we need to be built. Okay, so we're gonna have the cemetery getting worked on. We are gonna have this farm going next season. We will have our grocery store, and we'll have our sand pit up and running. We'll see how many people we use to run those things. Of course, I'm gonna need 2 for the farm, so that puts us at 4. This is 1, I think, if we have it running, and I think this can be 1, so that puts us down to 2. So we'll see what we do. There's a giant tree that I clicked on. I forgot there's these things that happen nowadays when you click on stuff. So the big huge tree says this area of land is unusually fertile, and perhaps that is why the unusual tree has grown on this spot. It seems that the surrounding trees are affected by its growth. Will you cut down the unusual tree or transplant it to another spot? We're gonna let it grow freely. Maybe I should have transplanted. Nothing happened, it looks like, except we lost a couple iron tools. I want to see if there's anything else around here like that. It was cool. Yeah, this guy right here, this huge giant tree. So we click on it, here we go. So we let it grow freely on the other one. Let's cut this one down and see what happens. Ah, 65 timber. Okay, here's another one. Ooh, there's a bunch around here. These are timber for sure. Now that we know that we're gonna do what they're gonna give us. 52 timber. Anything else around here? Map? Nope. Okay. Well, that's that's cool. I really like that they added that in. It's neat. It's another little aspect to consider and get the bonuses that happen. One other thing that I wanted to do while I have you, I want to build a little road, not a road. Well, it will be a road, but also a bridge across right here. I want to get over here and get some of these rocks, and I want to build what did I want to build over there? Oh, another hunting thing. So we'll do that. I could put another hunting lodge, on this side. We have one here, but I wanted to put one over here. Maybe there's other critters that we can get. I'm not really sure. So we'll just we'll give it a whirl here. Area Kenzie Brown must be blah blah blah. Should work like this. There we go. With tries. And we'll do that, and then we'll put this on this side. Now I got a bunch of extra timber from those cool trees. Look at that, first time we've had 1,000 food yet this game. That's pretty great. We're doing good now. I can breathe a little bit easier now that we have some food stockpile going in. We got a little bit of water going in, and I just had to up this domestic fuel cap again to 400. And we just got an achievement against the cold, and I want to say that's nobody dies from cold in 10 years. Which I'm surprised that it took me 2 whole playthroughs and then some to get that achievement. Maybe it was bugged or something, but we got it now. It doesn't matter. So that's cool. I'm wondering what I want to do about this blacksmith and the clothes maker. I'm tempted to move these people out of here and put them to other use, but we got 5 people. I think that's pretty decent. So, I don't want to go too wild with it. We got 4 people now. So we'll have to build a couple of things over here. There's gonna have to be another 4 houses and probably, well, of course, then a market. Because I want to again keep that cluster stuff going and keep it together. So we won't quite do that side of the river just yet. I did also put in a research institute. I feel like this is like snail pace on how fast we're getting tech points, and I'm up to 10 speed of the game, so I'm not really sure what the deal is. I think it's just that we need another one. So that's what we did. It's obviously not quite there yet, and it's been taking a little bit of time to get even started. So I must have another priority going on somewhere. This is still turned off. So I'm not really sure what the deal is with that, but it'll get built, and then we can start getting our tech points a little bit quicker because I definitely need it. All right, we got our 4 homes done over here, and we just got into livestock. So let's check that out together. And it is the turkey. So that's not the worst thing in the world. We could definitely start to gather some feathers. That would be good. And of course, we would get a little bit of meat from those guys. So it looks like, these things are happy about this over here. So we'll put in a little, I could probably do 2 here. So let's go do 5 by 7, too small. Okay, can we go longer? Nope, gotta go a little bit wider. So fortunately, that's going to be a little bit of a waste of space, but it'll work okay for now. So we got a bunch of stuff. I'm not really sure where the door is on this side, in this thing. So I'm going to leave it like that before I put a road in. We're getting there. We're getting places. I feel like I'm putting in a lot of things for future stuff. We got this log camp that we put in here a while ago that's just sitting here. It's places I want to go, but I can't quite go yet. Especially this side over here. I was thinking about this after I put this bridge in. If I go over here and I want to do houses over there, right? So you know what that means? Houses are gonna mean, you're gonna need the marketplace, you're gonna need a church, you're gonna need water, you're gonna need all the things. And so it's just, it's not really worth it, I don't think, for the potential of what I was hoping to maybe get over there. some animals of some kind. So I probably won't do much over here for a while yet. This split up method I like because it's that efficiency thing, but it's definitely harder with these buildings to make sure that you're good to go with everything. It's a little spread out, but that's okay, I guess. It's something to get used to. It's coming along. What I'm wondering about, was when we get bathhouses and theater, and how am I going to integrate all of those guys with this kind of method? And I think it's just going to be more of those types of buildings. And we'll have a church, or we'll have a theater over here, and we'll probably have a theater over here because we probably won't be able to hit both of them at the same time. But that's a little bit down the way, so I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. But just stuff to think about, future plans, because it'll be a concern at some point here. And we can see we got a couple of snowflakes running around, but they quickly ran and got warm. But our fuel, so let's check our graph. Remember, this graph is fantastic and amazing. New update on it. And we can go into fuel, and let's check our domestic fuel. And yeah, we are getting low here. We're not empty like we were down here, and we're in the green. So okay, we're okay. And the low number just kind of freaked me out a little bit, I think. But that we're doing okay. So we'll get this pasture going, and then we'll get those turkeys, and maybe we'll do this. We'll make this a priority, get the research institute built, and then we'll do the pasture after that. And then we do have a tech point finally. So we'll go into mining, and we'll grab this calcining kiln. We need clay, we need stone, and we need iron ore. I did opt for clay on our building that we got started, this guy right here. So, I thought about like plantations that need clay. There's a bunch of other things that need clay versus sand. So that's why I went with clay. So that's on the way as well. And let's go ahead, we'll get our kiln factory. This isn't going to be built for quite a while yet. And we'll get this stuff. Let's see, can I do more than one in here? We could probably do more than one this way, can't we? Can't go this way one, we can go... Yeah, let's do that. So I like to have 2 kilns. I like to have one for the clay and one for the sand, and that's what we're going to do here as well. And this little dumb 2x2 spot, 3x3 spot right there, we'll put in a little open warehouse. And let's see, can we dictate what goes in here? Yeah, we can. So I don't want any of this stuff. Ooh, I wish this was, there's like a, okay, there it is. I was gonna say a quick way to say none of the above, and that's what it was. So if we can go in here, construction materials, yeah, I think that'll work. We'll do ore as well. I don't know what ore we have over there, except for maybe iron that we pick up, but that's what we'll do. This is just clay. It's not, I want to say ceramic, but that's not right. Bricks, that's it. That's what it's called when you cook the clay. So that's our developments, I think, for this episode. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Thanks for helping me grow the town a little bit more, and I hope you have a fantastic and amazing rest of your day, and I hope to see you on the next episode of Settlement Survival.